What up, Lake Nation? You're with your host Kareem, the boy Doc in the building. How y'all doing? Monday evening, Monday Night Football. Gonna be a great game today. I appreciate all you guys who've been subscribing, been liking, leaving comments. I appreciate all that. I need you guys to continue doing that. Show your boy some love. Get my numbers up. Let me get my weight up. I want to talk about Dennis Schroder. I was gonna make a video earlier today when I woke up. I said I'm gonna do something today, but now it's a little twist to it. But I want to talk about Dennis Schroder. He rubbed me the wrong way with his interview, his press conference today. He was stressing that he want to start. Stressed that he want to start, that he came off the bench for 2 years, and he tired of coming off the bench for 2 years. But I want to have a problem with that because it worries me some because he's gonna be a free agent, and I think that's his focal point. Getting paid and seeing how he can maximize his opportunities to get paid. I don't know if is he a starter or I think he don't want to get typecast as a six man. I don't really know exactly what his motive is, but I think come to a championship team, a team that just won a championship. Most guys, when you win a championship and they add guys, them guys normally come in and be quiet. Don't say much. They just play their game, don't say much. I just think that it's bad timing, and you put the team. And I think since he said, I think it sped up the process of Jared Dudley getting signed. They just signed Jared Dudley like 30 minutes ago. I get to Jared Dudley in a second, but Dennis Schroder, I just think that's just not a good look. For me personally, if you look at the Lakers team, Braun handling the ball. And the Lakers thing that they struggled with last year, see, he needed to be in tune with what was going on last year, Dennis Schroder. Last year, our team struggled big time when Braun went to the bench. Braun AD. And now this year, what I'm hearing, Braun's going to be taking days off. They want to keep Braun around 30 minutes a game. So, we're going to need a bench that spark and that chemistry, guys come off the bench playing and producing. So I think Wesley Matthews and KCP playing in guard spots, I think that's perfect. The KCP can guard the point guards, and I just think they game. They don't dribble. They basically just go right to their spot. They strictly spot up shooters, and I think that's perfect for Braun. So if you got Braun and AD out there, I think those two fit the best, KCP and Wesley Matthews, to just go to their spot and spot it for 3-pointers. Because I think that same way Avery Bradley and Danny Green did, they don't really need a ball handling guard with LeBron, especially in the starting lineup. Yeah, during the game you can mix and have them in there. I'm not saying they can't play together, but starting the game to set that tone, I think that's, to me, the best lineup with Braun, AD, Wesley Matthews, and KCP. I don't know who's going to start the 5. I don't know. Most likely like Marcus Sol, but I think that suits best. And I think off the bench to have Dennis Schroder, that firepower come off the bench and change the pace, I think that's excellent. I think Vogel probably thinking that way because he already played this way with Danny Green and Avery Bradley, then KCP in that role. I think he could, and you don't want the coach to have to change too much, especially on a short turnaround and the season basically going to fly by. Let's keep that intact until other guys start, getting accustomed to the system. So I just think Dennis Schroder, and I just hope he don't be a problem because I really want the Lakers to get him before anybody watching the channel. I've been posting that the Lakers should get Dennis Schroder. So I just hope that he don't make me look bad and come in, be a good teammate, do not pout, because this championship is not easy. So this is what I want to say. Now, I got that part out the way. This is what I was gonna make a video about earlier before Dennis Schroder came in the picture. I didn't want the Lakers to feel they could just throw away 2 spots and just pick up anybody, just to pick a guy just to pick up. Okay, let's get Paul Gasol because that's his brother. It's a good story, back pages. We don't need that, and it worries me some. Like, why is they not picking up a center right now? You know what I'm saying? And I know that Gasol needed some more time and the work. I don't know, but I just don't want them to waste roster spots just because that's his Marc Gasol brother and Powell played with the Lakers and he won a championship and a farewell. We cannot waste no roster spots. You know, people crown on the Lakers as champs, and I think that's very dangerous to do, to crown them as champs. When you favorite, it's different. You got half your team who won a championship. Most of them, a lot of people ain't cut from that same DNA. Only is a very few that stay ferociously hungry, and that's Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. Like they guys just Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant just different. They want to win all the time. I don't see that in Bron. Not saying Bron don't want to win, but I think he gave his all last year. I think he'll do a lot of pulling back this year, and he felt he got a monkey off his back by winning a championship in LA already. So, and AD might feel the way. I don't really see that dog grit in him. Like, man, I want more. Not saying that they're not going to go out there and play, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to be harder than last year. Believe that. Even though on paper, remember, names do not win games. Names do not win games. Just because on paper, we looks better on paper, that don't mean we're going to be a better team. That's one. And two, it's different when you're a champion. You is a champion now. So that chemistry, we don't want to lose too much of what we did last year. Like I said, this year going to be tougher, much tougher. Teams got better. Bubble situation. You got to, in this league here, you got to constantly stay afloat and got to be on point. These last 2 roster spots, do not throw it away on. And it's crazy that Jared Dudley signed, because I was under the pressure, and I'm still under the pressure, and I heard that the Lakers only want to use 2 out of them 3 roster spots. Lakers actually had 3 roster spots, and I heard they only want to use 2 for the salary cap reasons, and they wanted non-guaranteed deals. So, with that being said, now that they got Jared Dudley, is they only going to fill 1 spot? I don't know. And I think the Lakers, they don't want to put themselves in a bad situation, feel they got this, like, okay, we got a good roster, we don't need to add. No. You need Dwayne Dedmon. Dwayne Dedmon, the best center that's still around right now. He blocks shots, he a rim runner, he can shoot threes, he can set good picks. That is perfect because you cannot rely on a 36-year-old Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol old. You got to worry about his injuries, just him deteriorating. Don't you know from one season to the next, I seen guys plummet. A guy be good one season and straight trash the next season. Especially when guys get older. So you do not want to just sit there and be relaxed like, okay, you got this. It may come to a point where he can look so bad where you may have to bench him you may only want to give Marc Gasol 10 minutes a game. And you expecting him, okay, I was expecting him to play 25, but his game ain't saying that. Now I have to give him 10 minutes a game because he just plummet. He's 36. A lot of miles. International, overseas miles, playing in Spain. He has tons of miles. So we have to keep that in mind, people. Don't just automatic feel Lakers got this in the bag. That's why I said it's important they get a real good backup center, not just, this is pick Gasol up with farewell just to feel that he gonna carry and get another ring. That ring is not gonna be easy like that. It's different. It's different. Guys gotta be focused and have to stay hungry. And that's why, and it's funny, and I was gonna say earlier, they just throw a spot off with Jared Dudley. I think Jared Dudley the Lakers should have gave him a deal like Boston gave Evan Turner. Evan Turner signed with Boston as a developmental coach. Jared Dudley had to be a role for him where they could pay him maybe $400,000 a year, where he just with the team. I don't know, a role where he keep them fresh, where he be an extra coach. I don't know. But I really, basketball-wise, I don't see nothing this man could do. This man just really, he's the size of the height of the small forward. He don't have no small forward skills. He at the 4, he don't have that. He just, there's nothing right now. But a good, excellent locker room guy. I appreciate him for that. But is the Lakers going to fill out them 2 roster spots? And I think, to me, it should be Dwayne Dedmon at center. You got to pick him up, sign him to a guaranteed contract, and then I say Shabazz Napier or Shaquille Harrison. I feel one of them, Shaquille Harrison or Shabazz Napier at that guard position. And I really more lean towards Napier because he's a ball handling guard. Then Schroder's like the only ball handling guard we have. So he would be the second one, and we need that. That extra depth you need. You need to throw bodies. I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy. You're going to need to be throwing bodies at these guys. It's going to be tough. This year going to be tough. This is going to be one of probably the best years in the league. So don't assume Lakers just got this championship. Another thing I like about Jared Dudley's contract, he can veto a trade. I think the Lakers should give him a non-guaranteed contract. Because I think so, because he could sit there and be an ass if they want to put him in, add him in a trade for salary cap purpose, and he could decline. So I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, show your boys some love. Peace.